question I'm getting, especially right now with everything going on in the tech world, is should I use AI to actually value my home here in 2025? Great question. I want to talk a little bit about that, talk to you about 4 key points. Let's get started. I recently heard a story from another agent, and it kind of goes like this. The people wanted to put their home on the market, so they used one of the AI tools. And after going through the numbers, it came back really quick because you know how AI works, and it told them the value of being $685,000. So great value. They were somewhat happy, but they had a couple of questions, so they still wasn't sure if that was really the right number. What they come to find out was it missed some critical components, maybe unique characteristics of that home. The remodeled kitchen, they had recently converted it into a smart home, and also it being on a cul-de-sac. And when it comes to valuations, one of the things, or one interesting statistic that I just read, is here in 2025, 87% of real estate professionals actually felt like AI undervalued their client's home. So let's talk a little bit about what AI is good at. And right now, what I would tell you, if you're using AI, you want to be a little bit careful. Hi, I'm Mark Dietel with Dietel Realty, and I'm here to talk to you about a very pertinent subject, that is using AI as a tool to value your home. So really quick, let's say, I want to tell you one item that AI is really good at. If you happen to be living in a home that is in a neighborhood where a lot of the homes have very similar characteristics, it can go through that data and in a really quick period of time can probably zero in on a fairly reliable value as far as upfront. But if you're in a situation where you have some unique characteristics in your home, maybe an older neighborhood, maybe an older home, you want to be somewhat cautious. Number 2, what AI does miss is what I just said, those unique characteristics that are involved not just in a house, but also a neighborhood. It could be an older neighborhood, but particularly that, or it could be a rural neighborhood. Sometimes it can't pick up the nuances of just being out in a rural area different than maybe being in more of a tighter suburban area. So also number 3, what AI can impact, it can impact buyers' expectations. So again, buyers get on those tools as well. They can check values, and if you don't price strategically correct based on your unique characteristics, it does kind of set a situation where the buyer's expectations could be misaligned with your pricing. And then number 4 is what I want to mention is we don't want to ditch it altogether. I mean, it still can be used as a tool. Your agent can still use it to get a ballpark, to get a range. So, and it's always getting better. So if you have a home that hasn't been out there on the MLS where there's a lot of data, then you want to be somewhat cautious. But again, if you have a home that has some very similar characteristics, it might be a good tool to get you in the general ballpark or get you a quick number. So that's really it. Just be careful. What I always say, when you've got AI, you want to make sure you proof either the information you're getting, the material it's creating, and definitely proof when it comes to evaluation. So we at Dietel Realty would be happy to schedule a no obligation consultation. Come out there, walk through the home, look at those special characteristics that make your home unique and special in the market. We can do that anytime. All you got to do is just give us a call, and we're happy to get that scheduled.